Hello, do you like food?
Yes.
Do you like war?
Yes.
Well then you should voice act for Food Wars.
It's perfect.
Yes. 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 Yeah! Okay, I'm going to try to keep this brief as I have a lot of stuff to mention here, but if you want to skip to the parts that you want to audition for, there are chapters containing voice acting, animating, and summary in this video. Hello everybody, my name is Foodie, and I'm making a show called Food Wars. Funny that. It's a lore-heavy competition object show, focusing on 18 foods having to battle for their own land, so they aren't gaining anything from winning, but rather preventing losing their home. I can't really go into much further detail, as that would spoil too much of the show's direction and lore. However, trust me on this, there is a lot of lore. The show does contain some dark topics noted on screen that some people may be sensitive to, and so this means that I will only be accepting applicants 13 or older, and if you are found to be younger than such after you have been accepted, you will be removed on the spot and will have your role replaced with another willing participant. Same for if you spoil any of the show. Furthermore, you must have Discord to be able to work for the show. Any other notes will be put in the form below, which will also be where to submit your auditions. Also, this is a non-paying show as I am a minor with no source of income at all. Anyway, boring admin done, cool stuff now. Yeah. I am looking for both voice actors and animators for Food Wars. For voice acting, there are a total of 18 characters to voice, but in the form, you have an option to be put on a waitlist, which will mean even if you do not get any of the characters, you can still voice act for later appearances. The idea behind the voices is that I want them to be as realistic as possible. I'm looking less for how well you can fit the character, and rather how well the character fits you, if that makes any sense. You can audition for as many characters as you want, but the maximum number of roles you will get is 2. Another thing to note is that most characters in Food Wars will experience negative emotions, even if their voice may be unorthodox.
Sorry, I didn't realise this. One other thing I forgot to mention, every single character in Food Wars canonically has no gender.
Each character available for voice acting is linked as an unlisted video in the description, with their basic personalities and both regular audition lines and audition lines with strong emotion. You can just improvise though if you want to. If and when you get chosen to voice act, recording lines will consist of me and you in a Discord call, both with the script, and me guiding you on how to say the lines. If you are uncomfortable with doing this, don't worry, we can find workarounds. Now for animation. Food Wars uses 2D puppet animation, or asset animation, whatever you want to call it. Basically, the style is similar to BFDI, Inanimate Insanity, Excellent Entities, Object Invasion, etc, etc. Keyframing and tweening, basically. Due to being an asset-based show, that means you will have to have Toon Squid to be able to join, sorry. Unlike voice acting, you do not need to send in any auditions. But you can if you want to, you know. All you need to send in is past work that you think reflects your skills, and once you get in, I will give you the movement style for Food Wars, as well as the Toon Squid files. I reiterate, if you are found sharing that information with other people, you will be immediately revoked from working, and I will remove your access to the files. I'm sorry to be mean, I just want everything on the show to be confidential, so it's more of a surprise. Once the first episode comes out though, I'll definitely release the files. Good luck auditioning, all of you! In summary, this is a non-paying role, the show has dark topics, which means you cannot be under 13 to join. You need Discord to join. Voice actors should aim to be realistic and be able to show emotions. Audition for as many characters as you want, but you can only be casted for 2 maximum. You can be put on a waitlist for future voice acting roles. Food Wars uses an asset-styled tweening animation style. You don't have to make an audition for animation, just provide previous work. If you get caught leaking or sharing information or files, you will be immediately revoked. This is Future Foodie saying, TLDR, if you do audition for Food Wars, thank you. I'm very grateful. I'm glad I'm actually doing stuff with the show I've had the idea to make for 2 years. And my massive thanks go to Berry, Mewfew, Celestial, and Beeps for sticking and staying with the show constantly for so long. Thank you, guys!